here, scientist. Don't run away from me.
No! 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 Get it off me! Get it off! Get it off!
It's oxygen, fuel, and power. Oh man, what is this thing? You know what, I'm gonna let it stay a mystery. I'm gonna look it up right before I kill it. Or... hold on, I'm gonna look it up right now. I don't want to look it up right before I'm done with it. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me look at this thing. It's called the Tentacle. The Tentacle is a large alien creature which responds violently to sound and vibrations. It is first seen in a rocket propulsion test chamber, but also seen through the series on Zen and other areas of the Black Mesa Research Facility. Oh great, so we see more of these things. Overview. A large green segmented stalk supported by a, quote, head, which extends in a sharply pointed blade-like appendage and features what looks like an eye. This eye appears to be a sensory organ, although the creature only reacts to sound and surface vibrations. Tentacles usually emanate from pits, into which they can retract when injured or in danger. Typically, several tentacles use the same pit, suggesting that they may be appendages of a larger organism. Indeed, in Half-Life, after the first tentacle encounter, the player travels through a chasm the creature had occupied. Tentacle's body, encountered at the bottom of the chasm, is somewhat squid-shaped, with 3 stumps that appear to have been severed. Some concept art of the tentacle shows it to be a cluster of 3 tentacles attached to a bulbous base, which matches that encountered in the game. Although tentacles usually come in groups or clusters of 3, single tentacles are also encountered, and the number of tentacles present may reflect the size or stage of development of the base, or else a more spread out being with tentacles in various locations. Reasons that could support this assumption are how the scientists pulled from the control room when first encountered and the silo is pulled down into the pit, possibly eaten by the base. Another characteristic could be how it relies on hearing, as the base could be too large to fit through, and relies on keen hearing to pull its prey down. In terms of behavior, tentacles aggressively target prey in the immediate vicinity of their pits. While searching for prey, they gently tap on the surrounding area, but when even the quietest noise or vibration is detected, the tentacles will furiously and repeatedly strike at the location where the noise or vibration was detected. When a tentacle comes in contact with its prey, it will attempt to pull it into the pit, presumably where it is consumed and digested. In the game, this behavior is witnessed firsthand by the player when a scientist is grabbed and taken, screaming into the pit at the base of the tentacles. In the game, tentacles cannot be destroyed with the player's arsenal, but shooting the stalk a few times will temporarily drive the creature into its burrow. Great care must be taken when moving near him, forcing the player to silently crouch past the burrow or cause a distraction with explosives, preferably hand grenades, as those don't reveal the player's location with sound. Allowing the player to sprint out of range It's a good idea to use the tactic, as tentacles can kill the player with a single strike. Behind the scenes, Chuck Jones designed the tentacle and the Silo D scenes, where the creature grabs the scientist and hauls him screaming from Silo D1's control room. According to John Guthrie, no one at Valve was prepared for anything like this scene. When they saw the effect it had on gamers in sneak previews, they knew they had the right decision to put animated sequences directly into the game rather than seeing them apart in cutscenes. Wow, so that was a big moment. There's a bunch of art here. The code of the tentacle's base is called a cycler. Okie doke.